Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy MidPokeMaster here today with the NCP Season 5 Week 9 battle against 3D Arcade Coach of the Arkansas Pig Knights. So before we get any further, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out 3D Arcade. Team will be down below in the description as always. We've played 3D Arcade once before in BBR Season 3. Picked up a narrow... It was a narrow win. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was narrow. So hopefully we can keep up our winning streak. If we win one of our last two battles, we are confirmed playoffs. So hopefully we can win this week. So he brings pretty much the team I expected, except no Torn, which is very nice. So he brings Registeel, Mienshao, Arcanine, Nidoking, Whimsicott, and Hydreigon. Literally, my Persian's a great lead outside of Mienshao. Which I don't really have a switch in because my Necrozma is very specially defensive. But otherwise, I'm fine. So, already told each other good luck, have fun. I expect either a Mienshao lead, like a Nidoking lead, or a Registeel lead. I can deal with a Nidoking lead. I can literally deal with almost anything with a Persian lead, just besides Mienshao. So, plan is, just hazard stack a little bit. He actually doesn't bring any of like his wall core like that I expected. Like no Slowbro is very surprising and no Torn. So I can, every time I get in my ZYGARDE, I can just click 1,000 arrows and get a kill outside of Whimsicott, but I can just get a Sludge Wave play right. Hydrant. That's more than fine. I don't need to keep this mon super healthy, so I can taunt it. This. So this is lead, and I'm going to intimidate. I'm going to taunt it. He could just teleport out. So, he could either, just straight up attack me. He could... Okay, so he's going to stay in. What does he click? Clicks Wild Charge. That is 172 to 121. And he's Life Orb. So that did 51. So that's very nice information to know. I'm just going to Parting Shot out here. And then go out into Rotom. So, I'm feeling fine here. This thing being more offensive is very nice. But I did not speed creep it with my ZYGARDE. So he's going to switch out. I don't even know what that is. Hydreigon. That's more than fine. I have Play Rough for this mon. It's just, obviously I wasn't going to click it against the, what's it called? So, I'm going to go into Primarina here, and then I'm going to flip turn. Because there's no way he's going to want to stay in, and if he does, he's just going to click U-turn. I want to see what his switching for this mon is. Probably Registeel. So he does have the U-turn. That does 12. But I am going to get the switch initiative. And I can kind of just bring in ZYGARDE for free. Ferbalicious. This is Whimsicott. If I clicked Moonblast, that would have done a good chunk. So that did like 15. I'm just going to go out into Roserade. And I think I'm going to set up a spike. Or I could just attack. I'm just going to set up a spike. So he's going to hard switch. This is Registeel. So I'm going to Sleep Powder here. Just because this one's very annoying to switch around. And just getting spikes up is very annoying to chip down his Whimsicott. Which otherwise would take 2,000 arrows. But after spikes it wouldn't. So I could just come in every time and click 1,000 arrows. And I do hit. So I just went out to ZYGARDE. So I'm just going to click 1,000 arrows. So I'm just going to click 1,000 arrows. I'm Bandit. He doesn't have a switch in. Ferbalicious. So he's going to go from 75 to 30. So I'm just going to go ahead and Rotom. It's not as useful because it was here to check Torn. He's going to click Psychic. That is 157 to 121. So that looks like max special attack. I'm just going to Volt Switch. Hydrant. That's Arcanine. So it's going to take a Spike. So it's going to go down to 35. So does Alolan Persian just kill Arcanine with knockoff? It does not. I'm forced to go into ZYGARDE. I'm going to click Extreme Speed. I don't know if I outspeed, and I don't want to risk a Willow. So I'm just going to click that here and get my kill. ZYGARDE kills Arcanine. Now my thing is, does Banded ZYGARDE kill Mienshao after a spike? It just straight up kills it. So he's going to go into Whimsicott, but I just showed extreme speed. So I'm just going to click it again. So Whimsicott is dead, so I kill Arcanine and Whimsicott. So he's going to go into ZYGARDE, and I'm going to go add to my Necrozma. So he's going to hard switch out. That's the Hydreigon. So that was a good double on his part. But now that's just going to take even more chip damage. So I'm going to go into Prim. So he can honestly just U-turn for free. And there's not much I can do about that. I could have stayed in, but I realistically didn't have anything to touch it with. And sorry if I'm taking so long to reply. I'm trying to decide what to have for dinner too. So he's going to go back out into Nidoking. So I'm just forced to go out into this Mon. Clicks Poison Jab. So you're physical. So this is 204 to 99. So you did 105. So you're just straight at physical. I'm just going to Moonlight. He's just going to click it again. So he's just going to sack it off here. So I'm just going to Photon Geyser this next turn. Or Psychic, whatever I have. So is he going to stay in here and just sack it off, or is he going to go out into Hydra? Don't really know. So he's going to hard switch. So he's going to go Hydra. But I'm just going to go out into Prim. I'm just going to go into Prim. It's literally here just to check with this. I guess Persian's actually not super useful. So I could always just sack that off. You know, knock off an item if he turns out. Flicks Dark Pulse. So I'm just going to knock off. I don't. He might want to keep this, you know, the scarf around. Does he get a flinch? He gets a crit. Okay, so I'm gonna knock off the item. So he was scarf. So I'm just gonna play rough. It does not kill. That should put it in range of extreme speed. So Hydreigon kills a Alolan Persian. So I'm gonna go into ZYGARDE. And I'm gonna click extreme speed. So I'm just going to click extreme speed. He's Jimmy saying he didn't realize he got play rough. It lived. It lived. I did not think that would live. I was looking at Nidoking, not Hydra. That's the problem. But ZYGARDE does get another kill, so ZYGARDE kills Hydreigon. So all he has left is Nidoking, Mienshao, Registeel. I'm still fine though. So he's gonna bring out Mienshao. I'm gonna go out into Prim. So he did take spikes. Does he U-turn out? Does he just attack? He's gonna U-turn. That's fine. Because now I can just sack off Necrozma and then bring in ZYGARDE and get another kill. And we're gonna see if this thing's Regenerator or not. Amithar. So we sack off Necrozma. So he clicks Ice Punch, predicting ZYGARDE. Or I guess even Roserade. Which is fair enough play. Poison Jab will kill us here. Nidoking kills Necrozma. So I'm just gonna go into ZYGARDE and claim my kill with 1,000 arrows. Because Mienshao's not gonna live, especially after a spike. Registeel's not gonna live, and this isn't gonna live. So he's gonna go off. He's gonna sack something else. So he's gonna sack off the Registeel. That's fine. That does a lot. So Zygarde's going to kill Registeel. So he's going to go back out into Mienshao, and it is the... What's it called? I can't even what it's called. It is Regenerator. I'm just going to sack Roserade. It's useless at this point. And then I can just bring in Priming and a kill with that. So, I'm fine here. If he clicks U-turn, that's more than fine. He clicks Stone Edge. Okay, that was a crit. I was like, how did that do so much? I'm just gonna Sludge Bomb. So I crit does suck because otherwise we could have lived. But as I said, we didn't need this one. So Mienshao kills Roserade. Does that even kill Zygarde? Yes, it does. So I'm going to go out into Prim. This thing should die to Surf. Or it'll at least be a roll, and it'll put it in range of Extreme Speed. So I just click Surf. So Primarina kills Mienshao. So he's going to go down to 50%. I just sack this one off. And we guarantee got this in the bag. So Nidoking kills Prim. And I'm just going to go into Zygarde and click 1,000 Arrows. So Zygarde's going to pick up the final kill of the match. So it's going to kill the Nidoking. I believe this was a 2-0 win. Yes. So we're going to move to 6-3 plus 13. That locks our playoff spot, I believe. I think it realistically locks our playoff spot because there's a lot of 4-4 teams. But at least, you know, a few of them are going to have to lose. So it just basically confirms it. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.